and their week has started off well. I know mine certainly has, so just wishing that for everybody as well. Tonight I'd like to share with you something from the Happy Holiday stamp set. Really, I'll show you in a minute. We flip over. Really cute. I've made a few things, and it's just got this beautiful bird in it, which is just so many ways you can colour it and use it. It's just fantastic. So let me flick over. I'm just going to check that we're all systems go here, and I will pop us over to the desktop. There we go. Yay. Right, okay, so this is the stamp set, Happy Holidays. And you've probably seen that in the hi Lynette, welcome. In the catalogue, I have made a couple of things with this before, so you've probably seen some of my hi Samantha, welcome. Made with this before, and like I said, it's got some beautiful sentiments on here and some really nice script for the Happy Christmas and a nice big bold Noel, which I really like as well. Just something a little bit different, and the holly, which is great too. So let's start off with showing you what we're going to be doing. Now, we're going to be using a crumb cake mat, which is here, just a standard tent fold crumb cake mat. And we are going to do something a little bit different. I wanted to, oops, just got to grab it, come over here. This comes in this size, which would cut out a square this big, which I didn't really want something this large. So I actually decided I wanted to cut it down, and the way to do that, I decided I'd have it up to the edge, so that side was fine, but I wanted to have the top and the bottom. So what you do is when you run it through the die machine again, but you actually line that up. Now what I find is I put it upside down in the cut and emboss machine, so that I can see that for something like this, which is quite intricate, I will put it up. Hi, Connie. Thank you. That's so kind. I know, it's so exciting. I haven't really come to earth yet. It's just so fabulous. Yeah, just feel so excited and so honoured to be on the team for next year. Really excited. So yes, it's been wonderful. Days have whizzed by. But yes, anyway, so I line this up upside down, and then I take that up one more notch because I want it to cut across the top there, and then I run that through again, and you get the top and the bottom. Now I wanted that side flat anyway, but then you have it smaller and perfectly laced on the top and the side. How long have I known? Oh, about 2 months. It's been very difficult to keep the secret, I must admit. So it's something so exciting, and you're not allowed to tell anybody. Very difficult. So I've pre-stamped this bird on here from the stamp set. The beautiful, this image here. Now I've white embossed this. Now, if anyone is watching that was at the On Stage, our fantastic demo conference, I suppose, on Stage at Home, we learnt lots of new tricks and different techniques and things, and I wanted to do this with this bird actually. So it was white embossing and then just colouring with your white pencil. So I thought, oh wow, let's have a go. Actually, I probably need a softer surface for that. It's not let me grab my pad here. Not going on so well. So something quite simple, really. It really does just make it stand out. And I've used, as I say, crumb cake for this. And just add a bit of shadowing. Really, you can't go wrong. This image has lots of natural shading. Never thought of doing that. Really want to try it now. Well, you should. You should try it now. Everyone should think they are good enough to do that, that's for sure. It really is wonderful. Yeah, very exciting. Okay, so I'm just adding a bit where I think the darker sort of white would be, and leaving some of the crumb cake coming through. So I don't want it all coloured in. So if anyone wants to know what an artisan is, artisan on the artisan design team for a year, it is when you get selected and you design for, like you get the product ahead and you create cards to inspire people and projects to inspire people and that sort of stuff. It really is super, super exciting. Okay, so that's probably coloured in enough for now. The next thing I wanted to do is just add some colour on colour with some Versamark here. So if you don't have a whole lot of inks, and this is something I use quite a lot actually, if you don't have a lot of inks and you want the colours to be more of the same family, if you know what I mean. So you don't want a colour that is too different. You want something that's of the same family, but you don't have that stamp. This is a fantastic way to do it. It's just using Versamark, and that'll come up in a minute where you can see that. And I'm just going to go round. Oops. So it's just really, this Versamark is a really sort of sticky ink for a craft retreat. Oh, fantastic. Oh, pencils are packed. Yes, I've been really revisiting my pencils lately. They're so versatile. It's like a sticky substance that you use for embossing mainly, to add your powder and then to heat emboss. But it can be used for a lot of other things as well. So... and it's just a subtle addition rather than a strong ink or having to stamp off or something like that. Okay, the next thing I want to do is add a little bit of white ink. Now I've got the Stampin' White chalk marker here, and I'm just going to see if this will work. If not, I've got the, oh yeah, I don't want it too blobby. It's not good for your pen. The other way you could do it is add a bit onto a block, but I've just got a bit of ink in the lid here, so I thought I'd just use a bit of that. Hopefully I don't end up with a big blob now after saying that. Right, that's good. There we go, just very subtle really on there. You probably can't even see it. I'll hold it up. Just very fine dots there. Okay, so the next thing I want to do with that is to actually use my crumb cake and just add a bit of crumb cake around the edge. So I'll put that down there actually. That's probably the better way to do it. So just lightly, really makes that lattice pattern around the side really pop. And this is, as I say, crumb cake as well. So with blending, as you know, you just build up the colour. Don't go in too strong. And you've got to remember that your white chalk actually doesn't dry as quick. So I have blobbed that a little bit there, but that doesn't matter. That's the one thing about chalk marker. It does take a little bit longer to dry. Okay. The next thing I want to do, so let's pop that aside. I've got the card base crumb cake, and I wanted to use the mint macaroon. Love this mint macaroon. Now, just apologising in advance, I have no idea what is up the right way and what is up the wrong way with this. I do not read music, and I don't want to offend anyone if I have got it up the wrong way. So yes, just apologising in advance. So we'll add a little bit of mint macaroon to this. And I've done a little bit already, but I'll just add a little bit more to the edges, just in being consistent really with the fact I've done the other one. Plus I do like a little bit of, two things I like is roughing up the edges or blending the edges. Oh, hi Linda, welcome. Yes, I'm using a technique that we saw at on stage. Okay, so just done the edges a little bit. And let's pop that over there. Okay, so I'm going to adhere that to the front. The trusty glue. And then I'm going to adhere this to the front as well. I'm going to pop that right up to the side there. There we go. Right. Now for the sentiments, etc. I have done these in advance because this is white embossed on the mint macaroon. So it's going to look a little bit vintagey, which I quite like. Now I have cut some bits out here. I'm going to have a play. So I thought, this is the paper from the whimsical Trees Designer Series paper. And I really like this mint macaroon. I love the whole colour palette of that suite, Whimsy and Wonder. It is so beautiful. I do like alternate colours for Christmas, I must admit. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is because I don't like my birds or trees or flowers or things like that seemingly floating. Oh, hi, Alison. Look, I'll just show you my nice bracelet I thought I'd wear tonight. Very flash, very nice. I thought I'd wear it and show it off. I don't like my animals or plants or trees like having no grounding, so that's why I thought I would do this in this way today. So let me put a little bit of glue as I'm going, because I have got one gorgeous. Yes, I think it is gorgeous. Because I've got nails, it's I can't get it on and off. I have to ask someone to get it on and off for me because I can't get it. Yeah, so that's the only down. Don't want to wear it all the time and wreck it. Okay, so might use a bit of tape for this. Yes, I feel very honoured and very excited about the year ahead. So excited. It is amazing. Now that's tear and tape, obviously, what I'm tearing and taping it. Probably not the best idea on the end of a ribbon. First world problem. Yes, I know. With my nails. Yes. It's like I can't do tape with it either. I can't get the tape off with my nails either. Got to use my pick-me tool. Thank goodness for the pick-me tool. That's all I can say. It is harder to get off ribbon because it doesn't. Now this ribbon I'm using is actually mint macaroon, and I'll show you the spool in a minute. It's actually a really beautiful velvet ribbon. I haven't attempted to tie a bow with it, but now I'm not going to be able to get this off at this rate. Come on. I'll just show you. It is beautiful and soft velvet, absolutely gorgeous. Really, really lovely, except it won't let me take the tape off it, but come on, come on. Gosh, it really doesn't want to come off. There we go. Patience. Just trim the pin down. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Now, oops, not quite there. Put that in the middle. And you can just trim that end up to all look very neat. Now what I've tied this silver in a bow just before I go into the next part. I was wondering, and I thought I'd ask what you guys thought, whether to put this bow underneath here. Trim it up, of course. Don't know if it's going to look, might be too much. Trim these down. Because the sentiment, you to you and yours, I'm going to run. So let me know what you think. Yes, lovely. You used that ribbon on Theo's card. Yes, I did. It's beautiful. I love it. Just going to get a strip of, not those ones, those are my ribbon ones. So always use every part of your dimensional. Actually, I've used most of that already. All the edges, no edges left. Okay. And just pop that on there. So I've stamped that on white card, and that is stamped in macaroon. And I'm going to put that there. There we go. So pop that underneath. Yeah, I think it looks quite good. So I just put a little tape over that to keep it in place. Me and my tape. At least I don't have to peel this one. I always like to just secure it, it makes it a bit easier. And then I will pop this on dimensionals. Now, got to be careful when you do something like this. This is going to be a lump there, so you don't want to put a dimensional there as well. So I've just got to be wary of that when I'm popping these on. It looks good. Oh, thank you. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so about and, we don't want it around. And it's probably about right. Okay. Something for the guy to stand on, or the girl. Beautiful. Yeah, I think it does add to it, doesn't it? Now I've got these opal rounds, and I'm going to add these so I can cover that. See, that's one of the great things about embellishments. You can cover up any little mistakes that you make. I think that's why they invented them, to be honest. Had me in mind. Oops. Oh, I haven't secured that yet. Lifted it up and it would have gone flying. Oops. On there, I think. And then we'll pop this up. another strip. So this works. Are you going to do when you? Yes, of course. I'm famous. I'm not famous. I'm going to be doing my weekly lives. Yes, of course. Definitely will be. There we go. And that is the card. I've already done the inside. And guess what I've done? Now, who's done this before? I did not check before, and I did the inside ahead of time. Guess what I've done? Ta-da! Oh, well, I can sort that out later. But that would be what the inside looks like if it was round the right way. Ah, dear. But that's the front of the card. Now, a couple of other things that I've made with this card, and I think they're actually right side round. This is one that I did colouring it in with watercolour pencils as well. And I have actually, I don't know if you can tell, these berries have got the shimmery crystal effects on them, and they make them really shiny and red. And I've just done some gold embossing around the edges with the gold embossed leaves. Oops, never mind, happens to all of us, but it's fixable. And this one I did in greys and just the pop of red for the berries and the embellishments. And it's cut out twice with a star, which is then popped up on dimensionals. So just a monochromatic card with those red. And I've done the crystal effects on the berries again for that one. And the last one is one I just did for our Christmas extravaganza that actually Helen and I designed. Didn't we, Helen? And it was using the bird, and that's been coloured with blends this time. And this is a swivel card. So this has got a brad in there, and this swivels up, and that is space for the gift card. And then it is a gatefold and opens up to the card. So, whoops, bring it down a bit. And always do that. Yeah, and that's the front with the, yeah. So lots you can do with this beautiful set. So I hope there is something there that appeals to you and you would be inspired to creating something with it. Yes, it was, isn't it? Yeah, Helen and I are very pleased with that actually. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all again next week. Take care, everybody. The watercolouring on this one, that's blends. I use blends on that one. Yeah. This one is using the watercolour pencils. Yeah. So, yes, take care, everybody, and please give it a go. If you've got that stamp set, just, yeah, give it a go. Try some different ways to with your colouring tools to colour the bird. Fantastic. And I will see you all next week. Bye.